sure they were following up what happened to you. So, ano pwede mo sabihin sa kanila na,
I think just everybody always tells me, Tony, when you do an interview you just say that humility, blah blah blah, but I think that's the answer that it's just so generic. You learn a lesson, you just say, oh, humility, and it's like, I'm tired of hearing that, and I'm tired of telling people that, because it's so much more than that. If there's one thing that I want to tell kids out there, it's that there's real evil people out there, guys. Like that stuff that you watch in the movies, it's not in the movies anymore. People are like that.
Okay.
You're gonna meet a lot of people, and I think no matter what happens in your life, just know that taking the higher road is often the lonely road. You're gonna lose a lot of friends. You're gonna feel like it's not taking you anywhere. But handling a situation with grace is just so much more gratifying in the end, knowing that you kept your dignity intact and you didn't have to bring anybody down. You didn't have to say anything bad about anybody. That, once you get to the finish line, it just feels so much better. So for me, it's not just about, humility. Like, no offense, but who the fuck wants to hear that? I'm sorry for my language. It's just, who wants to hear that anymore? Like, it's so much more than that. It's so much deeper. Like, for me, if somebody goes through this, I don't want to just tell them, be humble. I don't think that's going to make them feel better if you say that to them, I think just keep your head up. Keep your head up and know that you're going to meet all sorts of people. You need to be careful. And in this day and age, you can't be too trusting, unfortunately. I think there's going to be a time and place where you really just have to follow your intuition, because I don't want to also tell kids not to trust anybody, and then it's just hard. We live in a day and age, there's so many scammers.
Yes.
People that you thought were your friends your whole life are now betraying you. We live in a day and age where cheating is rampant. It's normal, it's glamorized. So I think never lose your light. Just, if you want to be a good person, just try your best to be a good person every single day. Take it day by day, just small steps at a time. Don't expect too much from yourself, and just take the road that nobody else is taking. Take the higher road. At the end of the day, it'll feel so much better, because you won't feel immediate gratification right now, but once you cross that finish line, it's gonna feel so much better knowing that you didn't drag anybody down. You didn't have to say anything bad about anybody.
Play with their games.
Yeah.
If they're throwing dirt, you did not throw dirt back.
Yeah, I mean, like, pigs love to play in the mud, so are you gonna get dirty with the pigs? Like, you don't have to play people's game. Just.
How much support and guidance did you get from your most immediate family members and friends during this period of your life?
I mean, I don't have a big family, so
Yes.
I mean, this is it. Like, the people in this room, that's all. That's why I had to, find spiritual healers. That was the only way that I was able to cope with the situation. Meditating, grounding myself, buying crystals, meditating to the moon every full moon. I mean, come on, this sounds like crazy stuff, but
yes.
Man, if it wasn't for that, I would have tipped over the edge. There's so many times I told my mom, like, I give up.
Okay.
So yeah, just grabe, no. I don't want to wish this on anybody, but I hope that one day, if anybody's going through this, I hope that I'm able to talk to them through it, like, sana in the future, like, because there's so many people that go through what I'm going through or worse and don't have anybody.
Yes.
So I think if there's one way that I can just, yun nga, so that I can teach somebody what I learned, if one day someone's going through this, God gives me the opportunity to be able to be the friend that's going to be their support system, that stands by them,
In your moment of silence during all your meditation, what have you learned about yourself?
That I'm strong, but I'm also very weak. You know, like people always expect you to be so strong in showbiz, and I'm the first person to say I'm not strong. I don't like it when people bash me. I don't like it when people talk bad things about me. I want to please everybody. I just want everybody to like me. That's why I joined showbiz. I just want people to love Tony. You know, I just want to be able to put my art out there to perform and for people to appreciate it. I want to make people happy, and when that doesn't happen, it genuinely really hurts. You know, and I have a hard time grasping the idea that, you know, not everybody's gonna like you. That's just how it is. You know, sorry. See, can you repeat that again? I got lost in what I was saying.
Hindi, parang ano yung natutunan mo about
myself, right.
during this period
So
of your meditation and talking to the moon and all those stuff?
Buying crystals.
Yeah, I realize like I'm strong, but I'm also weak. But I realized that, you know, your strength really, for me, it came from so many different places, and I had to search for where that strength was gonna come from, because I didn't believe that I had my own strength to really deal with it head on, so I had to search. And for me, I was lucky enough to find the healers, you know. I was open enough to be into that sort of thing.
These healers are persons.
People, yeah.
People you
They're
really
people.
converse with and talk to for advice or for whatever.
Yeah, my mom introduced me to a Tibetan monk.
Oh.
And then I met another healer through my mom then, who she sells crystals, and you know, she taught me how to meditate. I had a whole routine, and then like every Sunday I would see my healer. We would meditate together, and on Thursdays I'd wake up at 5 a.m. to see another healer and be at home 6 a.m. I'm there. She prays for me. And then once in a while I get to see the Tibetan monk. I had to do this. So that's what I realized about myself, you know, like I had to go find people that would give me that strength so that I could start standing up on my own.
And bring
you
you
know?
that sense of calm.
Yeah.
And direction that you were so needing.
Tony, kailan nangyayari yan? During pandemic? Or nung habang ongoing yung
Ongoing yung case, yeah.
So, mga ilang months?
Siguro mga 1 year na. Mga 1 year na.
Ginawa mo yan?
Until now?
Till now. Not as often, because I'm in a better place.
Okay.
No, but this is the thing. My healer, I call her my tita now, but we're good friends. So funny. She says nobody who sees a healer is in a good place. So when people come to me, I know that they're in a bad place.
Yes.
So the fact that I don't go to her as often anymore, it means that I'm in a better place, and that's a good thing, you know. But we became such good friends.
Can you mention the name of your tita?
Yeah, her name's Tita Monica.
Monica.
Yeah.
Ano siya yung Tibet? Siya yung nagpa-introduce sa'yo
No,
sa...
si yung Tibetan monk naman is Master Leo. Yeah.
Aray.
Naalala
ko tuloy si sino nga yan? Yung sa Tibet, yung si Dalai Lama. Hindi naman siya yan.
Hindi naman po.
Hindi naman siya yun.
Oo.
So now that, sabi mo nga, in a way, you are in a better place, are you more driven now, career-wise? Or gusto mo muna sabi mo sa amin kayo na you are so lazy nowadays?
I think kasi for the longest time I had like so many expectations for myself, so many things I wanted to do, and it was just coming to a point that it was so frustrating, like why am I not getting this role, or why am I not doing this, why haven't I accomplished this? And for me, when all this happened and then the pandemic happened, it was just too exhausting having so much, hope in all these things that I wanted. So for me, I think when all this happened, it was kind of a relief to just let go of all of that and just say, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't want to work. Whatever happens, like if something comes to me, I'll just do that, do my best at it. But I don't want to. I don't want to think about all those things I want to do anymore. I kind of want to stop thinking about all my hopes and dreams, because sometimes it gets to a point. It's just kind of painful when you keep thinking about your hopes and dreams and they're not happening.
They're not being realized.
You know, so for me, it was just like I can't juggle my case and this pandemic and all my hopes and dreams. Like I'm like, I don't care. Universe, you do your thing, okay? So it's funny because I really got into this game, and as stupid as it sounds, I'm very like I don't know. I find happiness in it, and so for me, it became that simple. You find something that makes you happy. Why don't you just do it? So for me, staying at home, playing my game instead of partying or like thinking about other things, like I'm grateful for that. Like it was a distraction and escape, and it was making me happy. So for me, it's like parang 1+1 na lang yun eh. Kung masaya ka sa ginagawa mo, di gawin mo na lang, tuloy-tuloy mo na lang,
So, parang
diba?
naging safe ka pa sa ginawa mo, di ba?
And I think the universe is guiding you more now because
Oo.
you're discovering the good person that you are.
Right.
Kaya, because I always believe that for you to be successful, you have to be a good person first.
May sungay naman.
Oo.
Minsan may pangil.
Kailan
Tapos minsan lumalabas
lumalabas
yung
siya?
buntot.
Tony, wala kang ginawa
doon
nung
attracted yung mga tao sa'yo pag lumalabas yung pangil,
sungay.
buntot mo. Paano na yun? How do you...
I mean, the Tibetan monk taught me because there's people in my life that I lost during the case that were very important to me, and I would ask them. I would be so desperate. I'd ask them like, is this a bad person then? Like, is this a good person? Like, I don't understand. Like, how could somebody that I care about so much and I thought cared about me just like leave when I have my case? Like, that must mean they're a bad person. He was trying to explain to me that we all have a bad side. We go through points in our life that sometimes we're not the best person, and other times we get to a point in our life where we are. So I think it's just always trying to balance that, being aware of that, and like just actively being aware of like what's your decision, what are you going to do about that information, and knowing that about yourself, like you call the shots.
Wala kang ginawang project during nitong...
Meron eh. Yun yung nakakatawa. Meron pa rin akong ginagawa mga project.
Oh,
Meron-
tatlo? Oo, so...
Four na pala.
So, nagpapakita ka at the same time, parang sort of therapy ka. I mean, you met with that Tibetan monk, tapos nagtatrabaho ka, tapos may case ka, ganon?
Magulo. Kaya nga ayaw ko masyado magtrabaho eh. Kasi naguguluhan ako.
At least you're being honest.
Naguguluhan ako. Kaya sabi ko talaga, hindi ko pa muna kaya magserye. Kasi alam mo yung
Tama yun.
Eh, saan ang ginawa mong tatlong projects na yun?
movies.
4 movies ang ginawa mo?
Share mo kay Julie kung ano yung mga movies kasi wala siya kanina.
Ay,
Yeah.
oo
So,
nga.
I finished the movie with Jane Oinesa. It's called You're Mine. Rom-com yan. Mga next
Under.
month. Lalabas. Regal.
Okay.
Super cute movie. Really excited for that.
Sino yung director?
Easy Ferrer.
It's easy for that.
Tapos meron akong movie with direct Victor Villanueva.
Villanueva, the director of Patay na si Jesus.
But I can't say who the lead actor is kasi debut film niya. So ayaw naman sirain. Kasi for sure
rom-com ba o ano?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Romance.
Okay.
Rom-com din. And then kakatapos ko lang ng isang movie na debut film naman ng isang director, si Joanne. Joanne, kalimutan ko last name ni director naman eh.
Ay, diba? Google. At tapos may title na yung movie.
Yes, pero hindi ko pa
Pwedeng sabihin.
sabihin.
Under what? Ano?
Independent.
Independent.
Pero ito, is back to the, alam mo niya, yung indie talaga na very,
Yeah.
And then the fourth one.
Viva Max.
Viva Max.
Wait.
With
Alam mo
Ariela
na.
Rida.
Alam mo na.
Oh,
Yeah.
sexy yan ka
Yun
dyan.
nga, sabi ko sa kanila, siguro pagkatapos nito, last ko na.
Why?
Kasi
katatawag lang.
puro na lang sexy eh.
Ah.
Ayoko naman maging... I don't want to be like an old
But
glove
everyone-
here in showbiz. Ang bata-bata ko pa. And I'm an old used glove.
No, he accepted din the role kasi maganda yung role eh. He likes
Ano yung role mo dito sa...
Ano doon
Free diver kasi ako.
Ah.
Dito. So kaya
That's
tinanggap ko
exciting.
kasi exciting naman. Exciting.
O, teka muna, yung 3 films mo, wala bang chance na isali sa international or sa mga film festivals?
Baka yung indie, yung si Direct Joanne. Baka yun.
Okay, so 4 yung natapos mo during pandemic. Grabe ka, ikaw pala ang star ng pandemic.
Tapos he's going to New York soon to shoot a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
When? After?
17th po.
Oo.
Next week.
Oh. Ano, local film niya o international film? Kasi ang daming artista ngayon na may project sa US, may mga series sila. So ikaw naman film.
Apo.
Oo. Pero US producer sila.
Pinoy siya pero he doesn't produce here in the Philippines. Producer po siya. Nagpo-produce siya dun sa States. The Stony Award-winning producer po siya.
Jet.
So film siya.
This is gonna be his first time in film.
Oo.
Kasi Broadway po
So
siya.
kasama mo mga foreigner o mga Pinoy din?
Asian cast. Pero parang hindi maraming Pinoy eh.
Oh, Asian.
Asian.
Oo. Pwede na malaman yung genre or kwento. or
Parang
whatever.
rom-com din yata yung... Hindi, romance? Rom-com din.
May alam ko na kung sino yung mga ibang stars.
Parang in-announce naman
in-announce
yun,
na.
yeah.
Casey.
Like?
Casey Concepcion and Dante Paz.
Yun yung
that's
sinushoot
one.
ngayon ni Casey sa New York. She's starting now eh. Kasi nakalagay sa Instagram. Oh. So, the first time with Casey.
Yeah, pero itong project kasi na to, kami ni Jet, dapat may project kami, pero yun na-postpone. So, ito yung uunahin niya. Gusto niya pa rin nakasama ako. So, cameo lang naman to. But, I mean, I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be my first time in New York. So, I'm staying there for a week.
So, may title na siya.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Asian
Oh, Asian Persuasion, yeah.
So, how's the feeling?
Honestly, masaya kasi
How's the feeling may paid vacation ka?
yun nga eh. Kasi, honestly, I'm happy to be part of this project because it's for Jet, you know, and I'm gonna work with him in the
Si
future.
Jet is the producer of
And
and
the
Butterfly
director.
here. Ni RS.
Ni RS.
Siya yung
Director din siya.
Hindi.
Yeah, I think he's directing this
He's
one.
doing more of parang scene designer siya sa US,
So,
sa
sino
Broadway.
direct?
Si Jet ang mag-direct
Yeah.
yun.
First directorial film.
So, ano yun nga, going back to the question, how's the feeling na free vacation?
Honestly, yun nga, I'm just happy to do this project kasi si Jet, you know, so I'm excited to work with him again in the future. And it's my first time in New York, so free vacation, why not?
First time mo in New York?
Mm.
Why is that?
Di-
Parang naman nga.
Wala
The
lang.
first time.
Oo,
wala-
ay, kasi kala ko, ang nasa Tony, ano yan eh, traveler,
Oo.
adventurer, ganyan.
Eto pala.
Oo. So excited
Eto
ka to
na,
see me.
traveler na ako. Adventure na.
I hope you catch ang Broadway show.
Yun nga eh,
Oo.
maybe wicked.
Makakatulong yun, no?
Sana.
Oo.
So, what about Casey? Excited ka to work with her?
Sana nga,
Yeah.
excited sila
Yeah.
together. Baka mamaya
Pagandahan
wala.
ng katawan.
I'm excited to work with Casey, yeah.
Oh, tsaka single yata siya. Ikaw ba single ka pa ngayon? Po?
Single.
Huwag na natin ipilit si Christina.
Mahalin mo naman, may mga dependo.
Ano natin pilit si
Possible
Christina?
kaya yun?
Hindi!
Hindi! Hindi niya.
Pero
Talagang
hindi naman niya
hindi.
partner si Casey.
Oh,
Ibang
hindi
ibas
mo.
ko.
Okay.
Ewan ko, baka may... Ewan ko. I think Casey's happy now.
Yeah. Parang may flowers yung natanggap ng birthday niya eh.
She's doing her
Yung
thing in
rose.
LA. She's having a lot of fun there.
Oo. Pero first time mo siya makikita.
No,
Personally.
when I went to LA, yung friend kasi namin, kaibigan niya din. So nakikita ko siya.
Hindi,
Nakakasama ko siya.
formally introduced na kayo.
So as in, magkakasama kami.
Circle of
dinner.
friends na gano'n.
Mm.
Nag-dinner na kayo ni Casey.
Kasi yung friends ko, friends din niya. So may restaurant doon na yung executive chef, Pinoy si Chef Val.
Mhm.
So may one time nag-host sila ng dinner, nandun siya. Yeah.
So may ano na pala. May ano na kayo.
Nag-connect na sila ni
Parang
Christina.
comeback na rin doon ni Casey, no? For a
Oo,
long time.
TV show.
Taray, thank you Tony.